At 29, Ryan Reitmeyer had it all. A girlfriend he adored, lots of friends, and it looked like his career was taking off.
I had no doubt in my mind he was going to be a very successful real estate agent and eventually a broker. He had the desire, the ambition, the drive.
But on August 6, 2005, a boating accident on Lake Travis in Austin, Texas, changed everything. Ryan had a head injury, a traumatic brain injury. His dad, Doug, faced the toughest decision of his life.
I looked at the doctor and I said, "Can you save his life?" He's looking at the CAT scan. He said, "I think so, but he'll never be able to speak again. I have to remove part of his brain." And I said, "Well, you go ahead and save his life, because if anybody will prove you wrong, it'll be Ryan."
To save Ryan's life, doctors had to remove parts of his brain and skull, leaving Ryan with an indentation in his head. Ryan was in a coma for 2 weeks and in intensive care for more than a month. Doctors told Doug he'd have to put his son in a nursing home because Ryan would never be able to take care of himself again.
Ryan, say goodbye.
I'm leaving.
This was not a prognosis that Doug had any intention of accepting.
Over here.
I'm very happy to be here today.
After months of therapy, Ryan did regain speech and movement, and doctors were able to close the hole in his skull. Ryan was even well enough to go out for lunch with his dad, but he was far from being able to function in the real world.
We came out of the restaurant. Now, at the time, Ryan had a helmet on, and he had a gait belt, so I was next to him. And as we were coming out the door, he looks at me and he says, "When are we going to eat?" And I said, "Ryan, we just ate." He said, "No, we didn't." How is he going to be able to function in society if he has no memory or no ability to remember? And, all these things go through your mind, being able to know where your car keys are, being able to remember to turn the stove off.
Doug Reitmeyer hit the internet determined to find something that could help Ryan. Finally, he found the Posit Science brain fitness program. It's computer-based training designed to drive positive change in the brain. It's based on the science of neuroplasticity, meaning the brain can rewire itself if provided with the right kind of stimuli. With caretakers by his side, Ryan began a Herculean regimen of the brain fitness program. Doug witnessed what doctors had said was impossible become possible.
As you're gaining memory abilities by the use of the program, you could see that directly relate to remembering phone numbers or addresses or people's names. He would hear a phone number. There might be a 10-digit phone number, an area code and a phone number of somebody. And I'd say, "Well, let me get a piece of paper right now." "Oh, no, Dad, I got it. And he would.
If we said to him, "Go out the front door, make a left, at the corner make a right, there's a Pete's Coffee on the left, go in and buy a latte," or whatever.
I don't think he'd have any trouble doing that at all.
And so the young man who was never supposed to be able to take care of himself again began to navigate a city he didn't know.
A large mocha with whipped cream on the side.
Yes.
It is $3.95.
Not bad for someone who couldn't remember what he'd done just moments ago.
When you first met Ryan, did you ever think he would come this far?
Absolutely not.
Despite those initial thoughts, neuropsychologist Jim Misko says Ryan has regained 90% of his mental function. He believes the brain fitness program enabled Ryan to get back the concentration and memory so necessary for his recovery.
I'm extremely optimistic that this is on the right track. This is the beginning, I think, of a completely new era in our rehabilitation efforts.
In some way, his brain must be rewiring itself.
Absolutely. I mean, that's unequivocally demonstrated by his outcome.
The software is the brainchild of Michael Merzenich, a neuroscientist at the University of California in San Francisco.
When you met Ryan, were you surprised?
I think the word is thrilled, right? I mean, to see the way that this kind of training can change the possibilities for a young individual like this. I mean, what a wonderful thing that is.
It's taken a lot of excruciatingly hard work from Ryan, his mom, and his dad. But today, Ryan is doing a lot of the same things he did before the accident. He's athletic. He's boating on Lake Travis again. He's even driving his brand new car.
What surprised you most about Ryan's recovery?
Well, him driving, I'm astonished that he is driving, and driving as well as he is.
I am on top of the world. I'm on top of my world.
Dominic believes that Ryan's story proves that this kind of brain training offers new hope for people like war vets with diffuse brain injuries.
There's absolutely no question that we'll get better and better and better at creating tools that help this population more and more powerfully. But we're off to a good start, and I think this is the beginning of a revolution in the treatment of these patients.
A revolution the Reitmeyers are thrilled to be a part of. They say the Posit Science Brain Fitness Program has shown them that there's no limit to just how far Ryan can go.
Way to go, Dad. He's done an excellent job. He really has. I've come a long way so far in this world, and I'll go even further with a father like him.
We, as a family, needed Ryan back, and we got Ryan back. And we appreciate all the help that we got from everyone, and especially the Posit Science team.